Hello, I'm teacher Karina and I'm here to talk to you about humorous idioms. When you're tired of trying to learn your vocabulary, watch this video. It brings together expressions which look and sound ridiculous, mambo jumbo, fuddy-duddy, chock-a-block. However, they're real words and some of them can even be used in quite formal written English, such as articles, reports, or essays. Chock-a-block. This expression originates from nautical slang. The word chock refers to a ring-like device through which ropes are passed, and block refers to two pieces or blocks of wood which are put together. They're both part of a block and tackle a mechanism which is used on ships to hoist or lift heavy loads. Claptrap. This word comes from the theater of the early 18th century. It referred to any trick that the playwright used to make the audience clap. In other words, a trap for claps. Today, it has completely lost its theatrical associations and is only used to describe opinions or information which give the impression of being important but are in fact worthless. Ding dong. This slang expression refers to arguments which are very loud and possibly physically violent. It cannot be used to describe a minor disagreement with someone. Fuddy-duddy. In the past, men who worked in the church were often qualified as doctors of philosophy as well as doctors of divinity. If a man were both, the letters after his name were PhD, DD. Naturally, a clergyman was very conservative in his behavior and attitudes, and so the letters PhD, DD led to the invention of the word fuddy-duddy. It is important to remember that it is not regarded as a compliment. Gobbledygook. This word was invented by Maury Maverick, an American politician. He was very tired of language which was unnecessarily complicated and hard to understand, and so decided to think of a name to describe it. In English, the sound a turkey makes is gobble, and the image of this stupid bird making a sound no one can understand gave Maverick the idea for gobbledygook. Hodgepodge. The origin of the word is hodgepodge, which comes from French. It was used to describe a dish made of a mixture of lots of different ingredients. An alternative form of this word is hodgepodge, which has an identical meaning. Humdrum. The origin of this word is a mystery, but it is thought to have a connection with hum, which can describe a continuous, unchanging sound, and therefore imply that something is monotonous or uninteresting. Hurly-burley. This expression is based on the word hurling, now meaning throwing with force, which once described the sound of thunder and strong wind. It was originally rhymed with the nonsense word burling in the phrase hurling and burling before it developed to its present form. Hurly-burly is normally used to describe a busy, active atmosphere which is caused by the presence of lots of people. For example, the hurly-burly of London. It cannot be used to describe intense activity carried out by one person. Mambo jumbo. When British merchants visited West Africa in the 18th century, they discovered tribes who worshipped a god called Mama Jumbo. Because they didn't believe in the gods themselves, the merchants thought that the Africans' religion was silly and meaningless. They called it mambo jambo, and the expression became part of the English language. Nambi pamby. Ambrose Phillips was an 18th century writer and politician who liked to write poetry. Unfortunately, he was not very good. Another writer called Henry Carey gave Ambrose the nickname Namby-Pamby after he wrote a very sentimental poem for Lord Carter's children. Over the years, the nickname has become part of the English language and can be used to describe a person or action which is feeble. Pooh-pooh. One of the first known appearances of this word was in Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, in the form pooh, affection, pooh, you speak like a greeny girlie. During the 17th century, the word became a double word, pooh-pooh, in order to provide great emphasis. Riffraff. This word is normally used to refer to a group of people. Its origin is the old French expression riffraff, which meant everyone, one at all. Slapdash. This word is based on the phrase a slap and a dash. The verb slap and dash both indicate hurry and communicate the idea of not being careful. Tit for tat. In the 16th century, tip and tap both meant a hit or a blow. The expression tip for tap, therefore, meant a blow in exchange for a blow. Over the time, the spelling has altered to the current tit for tat. Topsyturvy. This expression comes from two words, top and the Old English verb turv, which meant turn or turn over. It was used by Charles Dickens in one of his stories. A chaos of cards, overthrown and jumbled together, lay topsy-turvy at the bottom of a hill. Apart from describing confusion and disorder, the word can also be used to refer to two things which have reversed their position. For example, I dreamt that I was in a topsy-turvy world last night. The sky was green and the grass and trees were blue. Thanks for watching. Bye.